So today I wanted to talk about why people like me can't be leftists. And the reason I say this is because of identity politics. People who have all of my traits of mental identity and physical identity, you really can't be leftists. Number one, people like me are white, and being white is fine. It's nothing praiseworthy, and it's nothing to be hated about. Because just because of your heritage, you shouldn't be hated, because that's something you can't control. That's like bullying someone who is born paralyzed and has to use a wheelchair for the rest of their life. You can't bully someone just because of something they can't control. And that's the same for my sex. I am male, and that's fine. And being male is something that doesn't need to be praised. It's just something you accept. And it's not something that you should hate. And back to the race thing, I want to make it clear that, like in the song, red, yellow, black, and white, we're all equal in his sight. And that's okay, because race is insignificant, and skin color doesn't matter. It's just something you should accept. It's just a thing about reality. And so is your sex. If you're a man, fine, accept it. If you're a woman, fine, it's acceptable. And that's another thing why I can't be a leftist, is because of the whole transgenderism, alphabet mafia thing. Because if you're trans, then you think, oh, I'm not fine the way I am because I'm a man who might be too effeminate. Or you probably think you're actually a woman and you have to take estrogen to do that. But if you're really a woman, then why do you need to take estrogen to make you into one? They say that a woman's soul can be trapped in a boy body, but they also say that I am a woman, and then they take estrogen. If you need estrogen, then why proclaim that you're a woman right then, when logically, but not so very logical, it would be more logical to claim that you're a woman after taking estrogen and getting the surgeries. But even though you get estrogen and take the surgeries, you're not actually a woman, because everything about a woman is more feminine. Their legs, arms, their face, their body, it's all feminine. And then they have the special parts that help nurture a child and give birth to a child. And there's also people on the left who say if you don't date a trans person, then you're transphobic. And I don't think I would want to date anyone with mutilated genitals if I were to date someone. And another thing about the alphabet mafia is the whole gay thing. The gays said, just leave us alone in our bedroom. We want privacy and whatnot. But that's not true, because they have literal parades showing all kinds of sexualities, and they are not keeping that in the bedroom. But I also think that being gay is no good because, syphilis, and you gotta wake up in a hospital and you got a high medical bill, and then after you get out of the hospital bed, you'll walk like a duck for a few days. And people like me who are not gay or transsexual, we can't be leftist because, like I said, if you don't date a trans person, you're a transphobic. And if you don't date a gay person, then you're homophobic. And if you don't date a non-binary person or anyone else in the alphabet mafia, you're something phobic. And the other identity politic is me not being fat. Now, I know I have this neck and a bit of pudge on me, but I don't demand anyone on the internet praise me for it, nor do I praise myself for it, or demand anyone in my family or friends praise me for it, because that's not something to be praised. If anything, being strong and muscular or thinner is praiseworthy because it shows that you're working to make yourself better. And if you're muscular, you can lift things that the fat person probably can't. And another thing is furries. Now, I would say furries are a leftist thing because I've never seen a conservative furry. And that's all I have to say. Sweet baby gang for life.